Hey, what's up everyone? In this video we're going to do a mid fade with a trim on top. I hope you guys like this video. Alright, we're gonna get this cut started. So right here we're doing a number 10. Normally a number 10 is a white clip with normally made by Wall, but they're hard to get at the very moment. This is April 2023. You could probably get them through a supply store, barber supply store, eBay. Those are the best shots. Check it out. We're doing a 0.50 guideline here. You see how I use my comb? It really defines the guideline right there. Versus just going straight up. When there's more hair, I like to use my comb to kind of stop and really create that defined line. Always make sure you go over the bottom part of the fade to really make the cut look even. It's super important. If you're gonna do a fade, make sure you just get that bottom part down. That way your clipper is the same at the bottom and you're not making it look choppy. So just make sure that you're going over it. So here I'm gonna go over it with my Babyliss trimmer. I try not to create any lines anymore. I'm doing like a fading motion and trying not to create a guideline anymore because my guideline's already the 5-0. Even though it seems like I'm going up to the guideline, I'm not. I'm doing a fading motion. Now that is a Braun Series 9 shaver. Super easy to use. It goes through hair like nothing. It lasts a long time. That is my go-to shaver, definitely. Highly recommend it. But again, fading motion. I'm not using I'm not going up to the guideline. If you notice that right there, I'm not going to the guideline. I don't want to create a line, but this is what separates you from the rest. Making that really nice bottom is going to be crucial to setting you apart. Now I'm just going to repeat the process on the opposite side. Alright, this is the next part. I'm doing an open on my Babyliss Clipper FX. This is my first guideline. I want to really go over it multiple times to make sure it's all even cut. Same thing like the bottom. You want to really make that process even. This is the next part. If you just missed that part, it's open halfway now. So now I'm gonna color that in. I like to color in that middle part. Just make sure you go over it, even though it may seem like you're not cutting. And I'm doing the same thing to the other side. You want to make sure you're doing everything evenly so it looks symmetrical when they're staring at themselves. Same thing, halfway, and just coloring in that middle part there. Do not go above that half part yet. And now I'm gonna just go 0 right under that and getting rid of that harder line. And as you see, I'm moving my lever. Takes a little practice to get used to that, but you can do it too if you practice enough. Alright, so I'm doing the same thing on the opposite side. Literally doing a little bit of the shaving under. Like I said, I don't like to create a line with the shaver as much as possible. I'm saving myself time, and the haircut will still look great. This is the next step. This is a 1 guard open. Now you want to use about 1 inch of a guideline. And the easiest way for you to understand this part is that I'm not creating another line. I'm stroking outwards as I'm doing a 1.5. You don't want to make your client's head look like oval. So as I'm going, now I'm going to use my closed guard after using my 1 open. And now I like to use a half guard. This is what I like to call the blender. This clip does miracles. It gives you that between the 1 and the half guide, and you can mess with the lever as you see the hair cutting. And now I'm gonna go with a 2 closed. And I'm not gonna create another line like I said. I'm using strokes up and out, or I'm just not digging into the head. Now we're gonna do the same to the opposite side here. We got some bright lighting there from being in California and standing outside by the window. So that's a 1.5 open. Like I said, you got to go over it multiple times. Make sure you go over it so that way it's all even on that side as well. Anytime you use a clip, the guide is to make the hair look even. So I went over the 1.5 to the 1. Now I'm gonna go with the half. And it takes a little practice to do it the way I do it. But as I see the hair cutting, I move my lever around and I'm doing a lot of C cutting motion. If you don't know what that is, if you know the letter C, you're cutting outwards and you're not digging in. Alright, so now I'm just doing a little bit of detail work. I like using my magic clip here with it has a master blade on it, master taper blade with a cutter from the magic clip. And this is when you start using your barber eye. This is when you start seeing the little imperfections that you feel like you can start fading in. And that definitely comes with experience. You develop that over time. You'll definitely see people in the streets and you'll have a barber eye. You know, you can appreciate a nice haircut when you see it on the streets. So here I'm doing a little bit different. I just used a 1.5 guard. I'm actually using another clipper too. I like to use some texture shears normally at the edge of the cut, and it gives it more of a blend. If they want to style it, gives them a nice blend from the top. But look, hey, thank you for watching up to this part. If you did, appreciate you. Hopefully I'm gonna bring some more content, better videos for you so you can better your career. This is a little bit of scissor over comb. Learned this when I first started cutting hair. Saves you a little bit of time. But look, if you're just starting out, keep practicing. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't become a great barber. With practice, you can become great. Ultimately, you will get what you put in. But look, this is a little bit of razor work just to finish up the cut. This is a nice addition to anyone that's looking to upgrade their service. It helps, sets you apart. Nice shave cream. I like to use a lather from, I think I have a Lather King machine, and I just have some shave soap from Gables. Pretty straightforward, easy to obtain. Like I said, it's a nice addition. And there you have it. Enjoy the shave. Thank you for watching if you did up to this point. Really appreciate you. Please like and subscribe for more content, more detail work right here. But look, catch you on the next one.